afternoon, welcome along to my shed on this wondrous Sunday afternoon. So when the snow cleared, I went round the back of the shed to see what was there, and I forgot, if it's possible to forget, I had this. Lovely copper cable. Not that bit, 3 bits inside. So there's 16.15 kilos of this altogether in weight. So I'm going to cut a metre off, see what that weighs, and then I'll hopefully know how many metres are on it without me having to measure it. So let's get on with it. So as luck would have it, my bench is just under a metre long. So I'm going to put that in the vise just to hold it steady. A little bit more that way, about to there. This may end up being slightly over, but we're not going to argue about a few millimetres, are we? I should hope not. Right, there. Put that in there. And as I still don't have a grinder, it's going to be the trusty hacksaw. Move on to there. I have actually got some more blades. I'm just too lazy to get them. Right, been working on the Bear Bright again. Move these because we can have an opportunity to use the new scales, which obviously I'm loving. There we go. Move that over there. So I've even got a piece of card to stop them getting scratched. And we'll chuck this on. And that says, well, 1.05 kilograms. No. 37 ounces, or 2 pounds, 2.32 pounds. 2 pounds 5 ounces. 1.05 kilos. So we're going to strip that now and see what actual copper we get out of it. So hopefully this will be a bit easier. So it weighed in 1.05 kilos. So we've divided the 16.15 kilos for the whole lot by 1.05. So we have 15.38 metres of this, or 51 feet. So it's got to be a decent payday if I ever take my copper to the yard. And depending on what it looks like, it's been outside for a very long time. So I'm hoping it's not corroded inside. But the bit I've cut through is beautiful and shiny. Right, so we'll get this off. I do believe, yeah, that is steel. So that's easy to take off, you just spin around. It's actually wet inside on there, soaking wet. The water gets absolutely everywhere here. And it stinks as well. Right, we'll have to weigh that. Let's clean this, because otherwise I'm going to get covered in whatever that is. Like being at work and get covered in flour. Lovely. Right, let's get that. I'll wrap that up. And stay on camera, eh? You'll be missing me. Right, we'll use the old scales for this bit. I don't want to get my new ones dirty. Not yet. So it's 327 grams. So it's about a third of the weight in that. So I don't get much cable like this, unfortunately. Wish I did. I guess we all do. Because this is the good stuff. If you can get into it. And I'll take this opportunity. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Give that just a little bit more oomph. I swear they're twisted, it hasn't quite cut through. There we go. There's those bits. I'll put those separate so I can going to weigh the plastic at the end, and here we go. Just move the camera so you can. Oh, it's going to be that awkward stuff that won't go through it. Let's just move it up. There we go. And sometimes you get kind of a smooth coating on the insulation, and it doesn't like to go through. But we're okay. There we go. It's not perfect on that end, but then this was the end of the reel. You see this end, nice and shiny. This end, a bit corroded, so I'll have to cut that out and get some sandpaper on it to shine it up. It'll be worth doing, but hopefully it'll only be on the end where the water's managed to get in. It's one of the joys of living here, is the water gets in everything, and gets into the brakes in the cars, so they have to be done every single year. And cars tend not to last too long because of the salt. And I don't think electric vehicles will be any good because it's quite cold here as well. Oh, that one's okay. That's nice and shiny, that one. Whee! We love it. We love it. Shiny, shiny. Careful of the screen of my TV. A disaster won't happen. I do have to reconfigure the shed, but we've got to shift all the boxes over the other side still, because nothing's where I want it. And that one's clean as well. So happy days. And we'll just weigh those. And I should be able to work out how much we've got all together. is 416 grams. Or 14, nearly 15 ounces. So 417. Calculator. Talk amongst yourselves for a while. Right, 417 times 15.38. That works out at 6.5 kilos of Bear Bright. So from 16 kilos, we're getting just about 6 kilos, 6.5 kilos. So I could go with, what's a quarter of that? It's maybe a bit more than a third of it is copper. So happy days. And we all know that, let's move it up here. 6.5 kilos of Bear Bright is going to be a happy day. Because at the moment, I think around about £6 a kilo minimum at the moment, I would think. So £40 that piece of cable. Well, that'll be that for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. Thank you for all the likes and the comments. It really helps with my moving forward with my channel. And hopefully you watch all of them. There's a lot of videos. I think it's 320 videos now. So thank you all for getting this far. And I'm going to catch you in the next one. Keep scrapping.